something immediately caught people's attention when Trey Hendrickson showed up for the first time as a new player for the Baltimore Ravens. He didn't try to sugarcoat anything. He was direct, brutally honest, and what he revealed quickly started making waves around the NFL. But the most surprising part came a little later. Hendrickson revealed that Baltimore almost put together a pass rush duo that could have completely changed the level of this defense. And until you understand what was being discussed behind the scenes, it becomes clear why this history is getting so much attention right now. When Trey Hendrickson spoke publicly for the first time as a member of the Baltimore Ravens, he was incredibly straightforward. No complicated speeches, no generic answers. Hendrickson made it clear that he is at a point in his career where the goal is very simple: win the Super Bowl. After so many years in the NFL, he knows every decision now has to move him closer to that ultimate prize. And experience is definitely something he brings to the table. Hendrickson has played for competitive teams like the New Orleans Saints and later the Cincinnati Bengals, where he went on deep playoff runs and even reached a Super Bowl. But despite strong seasons and plenty of big games, the championship still hasn't happened yet. Now, looking at Baltimore, he believes he might finally be stepping into the perfect situation to chase that trophy. That's exactly what caught his attention about the Ravens, the culture of the team. Hendrickson talked about the high standard inside the organization, the defensive mindset of the roster, and how competitive the environment is throughout the building. That was one of the main reasons he chose Baltimore. And right in the middle of that conversation, another interesting detail came up about something that almost happened behind the scenes. A defensive partnership that could have been downright terrifying for the rest of the NFL. During the press conference, Trey Hendrickson also talked about a scenario that nearly became a reality inside the Baltimore Ravens. Behind the scenes, there was reportedly a clear plan for the front office, bringing Hendrickson and also add Max Crosby to create one of the most aggressive pass rush duos in the NFL. The idea was simple: put two elite edge rushers on the field attacking quarterbacks at the same time and take Baltimore's defense to another level. That was exactly the type of move the Ravens were exploring away from the spotlight. Hendrickson didn't hide his excitement when he heard about the possibility. He spoke with a lot of respect about Crosby, highlighting his talent on the field and the way the defender from the Las Vegas Raiders has built his reputation across the league. For Hendrickson, sharing the field with a player of that caliber would have been a huge opportunity. But as we will often see in this league, not every plan works out. The negotiations involved Crosby ultimately didn't move forward, and that honest look at so promise never actually came together. Trey Hendrickson made it clear that he is extremely excited about what he found in Baltimore, especially after looking around the locker room and realizing the kind of defensive talent that's already on this roster. And you Ravens fans, do you think that duo would have been unstoppable? Let me know in the comments. Even though the situation involving Max Crosby never materialized, Trey Hendrickson made it clear he is still extremely excited about what he found after arriving at the Baltimore Ravens. During the press conference, he talked about the defensive identity of the team and emphasized how this roster is clearly built with a mindset focused on pressure, physicality, and dominating games on the defensive side of the ball. According to Hendrickson, what makes the situation special is the group of players that were already in the building. He pointed out that there's a lot of talent on the defense and that the mix of experience, intensity, and competitive mentality creates the perfect environment to play in. For a pass rusher who thrives on attacking quarterbacks and playing in aggressive schemes, Baltimore seems like the perfect fit. Now the expectation inside the organization is that Hendrickson will become a key piece of this defensive unity. The idea is that his arrival will add even more pressure on opposing offenses and help turn this group into one of the most dangerous defenses in the league. And if everything works the way the Ravens hope, this move could end up being exactly what Baltimore needed to put itself back in the conversation for something much bigger this season. The arrival of Trey Hendrickson makes it clear that the Baltimore Ravens are thinking about winning right now. He openly said he wants a Super Bowl at this stage in his career, and he's joining a defense that already has a strong identity in the NFL. Even though the potential partnership with Max Crosby never came together, the expectation is that Hendrickson could still play a major role in taking its defense to another level. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think he could be the missing piece that helps the defense make a big jump this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching Ravens Nation, and I'll see you in the next video.